Ever wondered who laid the foundations of Western philosophy? Meet Plato, an enigma wrapped in a riddle. A titan of thought, Plato cast a long shadow over the intellectual landscape. As a pupil of the provocative Socrates and mentor to the meticulous Aristotle, Plato was both a product and a progenitor of brilliance. This enigmatic philosopher invited us to question our perceptions, suggesting that reality may be a mere shadow of a higher truth. Venture into the fascinating world of Plato's philosophies, where reality is not always what it seems. Imagine being trapped in a cave, shackled, facing a blank wall. What would you perceive as reality? Plato, an ancient Greek philosopher, sought to answer this question in his allegory of the cave. Picture this: human beings chained since birth, unable to turn their heads, staring at a blank wall. Behind them, a fire flickers, casting shadows of objects held by unseen puppeteers. These chained prisoners have never seen the actual objects nor the fire that casts the shadows. They only witness the shadows and hear the echoes. For them, this is reality. But Plato pushes us to imagine what would happen if a prisoner is freed. This liberated soul, initially blinded by the firelight, gradually adapts. He sees the true form of the objects and the fire, understanding that his previous reality was merely an illusion. And then he is led outside the cave, into the sunlight. He sees the world in its full glory, the ultimate reality. This allegory, laden with profound symbolism, is Plato's way of illustrating his philosophy. The cave represents the world perceived by our senses. The shadows are the distorted reality we see. The journey of the freed prisoner is the journey of philosophical enlightenment from the visible world to the world of ideas or forms. Plato suggests that we are all like those prisoners in the cave, mistaking shadows for reality. We see a world filtered through our senses, limited and distorted. But there is a world beyond the cave, beyond the shadows, a realm of ideas, of perfect, unchanging forms that our senses cannot grasp. Plato urges us to break our chains, to turn away from the shadows on the wall and seek the truth. He encourages us to question, to learn, to strive for intellectual and spiritual enlightenment, because only by understanding the world of ideas can we truly comprehend reality. Like the prisoner who escapes the cave, Plato urges us to seek knowledge beyond the visible, to grasp the true essence of reality. What if we told you that the chair you're sitting on is not the real chair? This seemingly bizarre question is at the heart of Plato's theory of forms. Now don't worry, you haven't been conned by your furniture supplier. It's all about understanding Plato's philosophical perspective. Imagine a perfect, ideal chair, the epitome of chairness. According to Plato, this chair is the real chair, and it exists in a realm beyond our senses, a realm of perfection and constancy. This realm is what Plato calls the world of forms. In this world of forms, every concept, every object has its perfect, unchanging ideal. There's a form for beauty, for justice, for a tree, and yes, for a chair. These forms are not affected by the changes of the physical world. They're immutable and eternal. But here's the twist. What we see, touch, and interact with in our everyday life are not these perfect forms. They're merely imitations, shadows of these ideal forms. They may try to approximate the perfection of the forms, but they never quite get there. That chair you're sitting on, it's doing its best to mimic the perfection of the form of a chair, but it falls short because it exists in the physical realm, the realm of change and decay. In Plato's world, the physical is a poor copy of the ideal. The real chair exists in a realm beyond our senses. Plato's philosophies are not just ancient Greek musings, they're deeply embedded in our society. His profound insights continue to shape various fields, from politics and science to art. In politics, Plato's ideal state theory, with its emphasis on justice and harmony, remains a reference for political theorists. Science too owes much to Plato, who championed rationality and logic, cornerstones of the scientific method. His influence on art is seen in his exploration of beauty and aesthetics, concepts that artists still grapple with today. Moreover, Plato's philosophies aren't just academic exercises, they're practical tools, helping us interpret and navigate our complex world. They encourage us to go beyond the surface and delve deeper into the essence of things. Whether it's understanding societal structures, decoding scientific phenomena, or appreciating art, Plato's philosophies offer us a unique lens. Plato's philosophies challenge us to question, to seek, to understand. They remind us that reality is more than meets the eye. Don't forget to like if you found this primer helpful and subscribe for further philosophical introductions. Comment below with which philosopher or philosophy you'd like to see us cover, and thank you for watching.